What's up, everybody? This is Dr. Nick with Leverage Media, and today I'm going to talk to you about the last step in the 8-step process in the Never Lose a Customer Again book, written by Joey Coleman. Joey Coleman and I are doing a free online training Tuesday, May 5th at 7 p.m. Central. If you go to neverloseapatientagain.com, you can check that out. We're going to be doing a very chiropractic specific deep dive into the process. You'll be able to follow along and start to build out your patient experience. So Advocate is the final stage. This is the holy grail of all the stages that a patient will go through. This is where they become a raving fan as well as a referral engine all in one. So when somebody gets to this stage, they're the lightest patient. They actually are like a free marketing rep that's out there in the community helping you grow your business because they believe so wholeheartedly in what it is that you do. So these are the people that you've changed their lives, you've changed their families' lives. They would follow you to the ends of the earth, and these are the best. So these are the ones that it's like you've got to make sure that, you know, we talked about it in Adopt, that you really have to make sure that you pour in to those people that are being the most loyal to your practice. You need to be, pour into them the most. At the Advocate stage, the most important thing is to make sure that, they're looking to refer people in. So they'll probably be talking to people, but the more you can help them with that process, the easier you can make it for them. If you give them coupons that they can give out, or you give them a landing page maybe specifically that you create for them to send people to, anything you can do to make the referral process easy for them to understand and easy for them to implement. The reason why it's so important is because your best patients are spending time, probably with their friends and family, or spending time with your ideal patients. People tend to hang out with people that are a lot like them. So if if your ideal patient is a marathon runner, and you crushed it with this marathon runner, and they, been setting personal records ever since they started working with you, you make it easy for them to bring in other marathon runners, you're probably going to get more marathon runners. So one of the biggest problems that people make it at this stage, that they make in general in the process is, this is the stage where you really want to be asking for the reviews. You really want to be asking for the referrals or the testimonials. With the reviews and testimonials, a lot of people are trying to accumulate those very early on in the relationship. Maybe when they hit the accomplished stage with the testimonials, or maybe even after the first day with the reviews. Now with all the automated review request platforms out there, it's become easier to ask for reviews. The problem is when they write the review, a lot of times, like if somebody comes in or writes a review after day one, that review is going to say something along the lines of, just had my first visit. I'm super hopeful that Dr. Nick's going to be able to help me. Whereas if you catch somebody at the Advocate stage and they write the review or they give the testimonial, now it's like that's where people are crying on film and writing out 7-paragraph long Google reviews. And those are the things that I think really matter. Like you can have 100 Google reviews, but if they're all just 5 stars with nothing underneath it, they probably won't even believe that they're all real reviews. You have to have that context that really explains why is it that the person is giving you that review. And so that's something that when you ask for, especially with referrals, if you ask for them super early on in the process, you may not get the same level of interaction with people. I think it's a good idea to ask for it, whenever there's like a good opportunity, but there's a lot of training around like asking for referrals, after the day 2, like give me 3 people's names and numbers that I can call. Like I've just never been a big fan of that. I think that you treat people well, you get them good results, and you have a process on the back end after that's happened, that those referral efforts are going to be a lot more well received. So if you can get people to this stage, man, this is the land of milk and honey. This is where if you can pour into these people, that's gonna come back to you tenfold, because the more that you recognize them, the more that you make it simple for them to refer in the people that are in their lives, the more they're going to do it. So If you want to go through this process with the step-by-step, with the author, the person who came up with the process, Joey Coleman, this Tuesday, May 5th, 7 p.m. Central, we're going to be doing a live training, and Joey's going to be going through each step. I'm going to be there with just my chiropractic brain to give a little context to where most of us are at in each one of the stages. And you'll be able to build out your patient experience as we're going through it. So, and be able to ask questions at the end that you normally wouldn't be able to do when you just read the book. So go to neverloseapatientagain.com. Seating is limited, so be sure to do that soon. Also, we are not going to be sending out a replay, so be sure that you are on it live. So not only can you interact, but also you get to see the information. So I hope you enjoyed this series, and we'll hopefully see you on the training.